back at the 7th. This is Hye-Jin Choi. Second shot, par 5.
This hole, we've seen a lot of players down here on this very bottom tier, making it really easy to be aggressive.
Next week. All right, here is the eagle putt for Hye-Jin Choi. And 4 under for her last 3 holes. Hye-Jin Choi on the tee at the 8th.
We've seen this green is very receptive. It's just a slight bowl short right of this whole location. You want to carry. And she's not going to carry the bowl. That'll trundle down towards the edge of the green.
PKC Women's Open. Huge title to play for here. Hye-Jin Choi looking for her first win.
Following up on what you said about being the hardest hole yesterday, newsflash, it's no different today. Still a real challenge. That looks like a beauty.
And back at the 9th, Hye-Jin Choi.
That is a 7-iron from 161.
One-handed follow-through may have given that shot away. A birdie putt for Hye-Jin Choi to tie for second.
I feel like one of these days, Grant, we'll say, we'll stop saying trying to get her first victory. Out of their comfort zone, takes them out of their home culture that they're so used to, but they've really embraced it.
Hye-Jin Choi trying to clean up here at the 9th. Hye-Jin is on one of those Nancy Lopez kind of rolls at the moment with those back-to-back majors. Here is Hye-Jin back on the tee at the 10th.
That'll be just fine, trying to catch that down slope and just like that, get a little further down the fairway.
This is turning left of that whole location. Greenside bunker short, and that comes up in that bunker.
You know, she played at Furman, and she was such a great player. I thought she would come out and start winning. I think it took her 5 or 6 years before she really got comfortable.
And you wonder if that could happen with Hye-Jin.
No, I made her.
You made her.
Well, we stood up on the tee and we're like, how are you feeling? I said, I feel nervous. How about you? I feel nervous. You hit first. No, you hit first. No, you hit first. That was our strategy.
I love it. On the tee at the 11th, Hye-Jin Choi.
As Nancy talked about on this tee, there's a decision to make where you want to lay up, if you want to take on the narrowest part of the fairway and get it closer to the hole. Hye-Jin going with a fairway metal there to get it down to the bottom.
On a good line.
Hye-Jin Choi at the 11th for a share of second.
Change the direction of her entire season.
And now Hye-Jin Choi on the tee at the 12th.
It was leaning like it was further right than that, but feeling like she can start the ball on her line.
Third for Hye-Jin Choi at the 12th.
Pretty straightforward shot here. Excellent result.
This to join Padre at 11 under.
Wants to capitalize on a great pitch after a short miss on the last hole.
Gotta have the memory of the goldfish, Julia.
And back at 13, Hye-Jin Choi.
She's also got an 8-iron in her hand. Good opportunity.
This has been a hole Julia players have really been taking advantage of. Short iron.
Cup qualification period ending next week. Hye-Jin Choi 14.
On a nice line here. find the fairway. Avoids all the divots, just 101 yards left here. Trying to get a big kick forward, but that is going to check up on her. So she'll have a longer birdie look than she would have wanted here.
Interesting with that tee move back a little bit. You can see it in this camera angle. There's a little bit of a wiggle now to the tee, which kind of hurts you visually when you're trying to.
Not a great lie here. Starting at left of that greenside bunker. It's working back to the right. It's going to find the center of the green there. Pretty good shot from where she was.
Just a few weeks' time. Hye-Jin Choi, 16.
This whole location tucked on the left side really calls for a draw. This one staying towards the middle of the green, but a pretty good looking shot.
Oh, and that little bit more height on that iron, a little bit of a fade as well.
Making bundles of birdies. You get out of position and Columbia Edgewater can bite. Here's Hye-Jin Choi to tie the lead. Did have enough? Not quite. Divot hole. Here's Hye-Jin, 17.
Takes a big first bounce, chasing down the fairway.
It's going to get down there almost towards the bottom of the hill. Going to leave a bit of a hanging lie. You said it, when you miss the fairway here, you really can pay the price.
That was a moment ago, and now live, Hye-Jin Choi.
There's a slope out to the right that you can use to try to feed something down towards that hole location.
And there at the par 3 to tie the lead, Hye-Jin Choi. So it is going to be Yubon back in front by 1. Choi and Anarukarn and Sophia Schubert.
6 to find that bunker. You want to be left of it. This is turning away from it.
Fairway opens up a little bit if you can get it past that left corner there.
A really big drive here. 106 left. Putt here, touch of right to left in the beginning. This is all about speed.
Them as an LPGA member for Hye-Jin Choi. She's done everything except win. 6 second place finishes, 20 top 5s.